Hey everyone, Adam from Phantom Detailing, and today we're going to be talking about two things. We're going to be talking about my new to me car behind me, and we're going to be talking about the product that we just installed on it that has me and everyone else in the shop kind of excited about what we're able to offer you guys in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so first about the car, because it's exciting to me, right? What I have behind me is a 2015 Audi S8. And or is commonly referred to in the Audi world, the D4. What I had last time was a 2018 S5. So why did I downgrade or get an older car? Very simply, kids. I have two boys that I have to pick up and drop off every single day, and the S5, while it was just about the perfect daily driver, it just needed a little bit more room. I just needed just a tiny bit more room. This has about, I think it's 5 or 6 inches more rear leg room, and that is just perfect for the kids. Right now they're still both in booster seats, car seats, that type of thing, so obviously that takes up a little extra room. But for those of you who don't know, this isn't really much of a downgrade. This is actually kind of a big upgrade, but it did come at a cost, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So real quick, we'll go over a couple of specs between the S5 and the S8. The S5 had a 3-liter turbocharged V6 engine. This has a twin turbocharged V8 engine. And man, does it make a difference. The S5, I could romp around on it, and yes, it was fast, but like it was still kind of a fun car to like rip around in town. This, on the other hand, half acceleration, half pedal is really all you need to have just an outrageously good time. Okay, so real quick, let's talk about interiors. I'm a big interior guy. Interiors matter a lot, and this has kind of been this way ever since I started detailing. The interior on the S8 is exactly what I think an Audi should have for an interior. It's got carbon fiber trim. It's just, everything is just, it fits the way that it needs to. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but they nailed it with this one, honestly. Other than the screen, the little pop-up screen that the Audi has, that's a little jank, but I'll show you how I kind of got around that, and it is a jank situation, but you know what? It was cheap, and I fixed my problem. In the interior shots, you can see that this is a car that I drive every single day, so you might notice some wrappers or, you know, other things inside the car. It is what it is. I'm not gonna clean it up just for YouTube. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. But let's kind of talk about the product that I am so impressed with. I don't have it with me right now. We're gonna go out to the shop later today and show you a little demo of it. But the product that we put on it was DIY Detail ceramic gloss. And what was surprising was I went down to Omaha to see my old buddy Ivan, and we did a couple of videos together. There might be some links in the description below for those videos. He actually installed it on the car, and I didn't even think anything of it, right? I take it to the guys at Phantom Detailing to do a maintenance detail on the car because I'm on the maintenance program. If you're not, you should probably look into it. It keeps vehicles like this looking great. Okay, so enough about the car. We're gonna hop in, we're gonna go out to the shop, Phantom Detailing, and we're gonna get the maintenance wash on this done because she's pretty dirty. I'm going on a road trip to Aberdeen here in the next couple of days, so I want the car just to be kind of looking good for the road trip. So we'll head out to the shop. I'll see you there. Okay, so I'm heading out to the shop right now, and as I talked about earlier, this car came with a couple of compromises. One of them being it was heavily smoked in. Now, that wasn't a problem for me because obviously we own a detailing shop, and removing smoke smell is something that we do fairly regularly, even in 2023. Now, a couple of other things that are wrong with this car is that there are some, cosmetically, it's not in perfect condition. There are some scrapes, there's some scratches, but mechanically, so far, it's pretty sound. Now, cosmetically for me, I'm not really too worried about it, right? Because I've got 2 kids, and guess what? Kids fuck up cars, just the way that it is. And so the problem that I had with the S5 was that every single time the kids would get around the car, I would just get so anxious, or anytime they'd bring food into the car, I'd get so worried. Well, now I don't care as much, and I still have a tremendous car that I can use every single day. It's a beautiful cruiser whenever I want to. This is going to be excellent for like road trips and stuff like that. So we're going to be heading out to the shop. I'm gonna get the maintenance detail on it done, and then we're gonna show you ceramic gloss. So let's get out to the shop. Okay, now if there's one thing about this S8 that isn't nearly as nice as the S5, it's that it's very luxurious, which is a pro, right? Like it's super comfortable. It's meant to be a highway cruiser. But man, it is so quiet when you accelerate this car. It is just, there's so little feedback from anything going on. So the scary part about that is you will get to 100 miles an hour very quickly. I think the 0-60 on this is something like 3.9 if I remember right. And I don't know what the 0 to 100 is, but it's probably not going to be too much longer than that. And in real world driving and everything like that, it's quick. 100 comes way sooner than what you think it does. But the problem with that is if you're cruising down the highway and you're just not paying attention to what you're doing, or even if you're in town, there's so little feedback from anything that it is not difficult to do 15, 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. When we get out to the interstate here, I'll do a little bit of a pull, and I'll try to be as quiet as possible to try so that you can try and pick up some of the audio sounds. But I'd be surprised if there's anything that gets picked up whatsoever. Okay, I've now put it in sport mode, so valves are fully open, everything's ready to go. Hopefully I get a good pull on the off ramp here. Doesn't look like it. Got a Malibu in front of me. Okay, and we are going to, it's currently at 50 miles an hour. We're gonna hit it in 3, 2, 1. I won't say how fast that was, but it was fast. Once I get onto my on-ramp, I'll do another pull, see if we can get a good audio clip out of it. It doesn't sound V8. It just doesn't. It doesn't sound throaty or anything like that. Another kind of disappointing and really irritating feature that the S8 has is that it has this cylinder deactivation mode, which means it goes from 8 cylinders, all 8 cylinders firing, down to 4. And even if you have it in sport mode, it will still deactivate the cylinders. And it is so annoying to try and, because you can feel the cylinders deactivate, and then your power delivery is completely different, and then you floor it, and then it takes a second for all the cylinders to fire up and then go. Now luckily you can tune it out, but it's just a really annoying feature that I didn't have on the S5. All right, so I have Cooper behind me. He is doing a really quick wash on the car, maintenance wash. Kind of forgot that I had to go pick up my kid at 2:30, so we're just doing something really fast on it. You would have seen in the montage there a little bit of DIY detail ceramic gloss in action, and man, it's really, really impressive as to what a ceramic spray does on this car. Like, it was beading, it was sheeting, it was cleaning right off, all the dirt right off. It was kind of impressive. So I'm gonna grab the camera, I'm gonna take it over to Coop. We'll try to get his thoughts. All right, so Cooper's the one actually doing all the work and working hard here, but
Obviously.
Coop, 2 weeks ago, I got back from Omaha with this car,
Yep.
and you and Levi were a little bit impressed about.
We were a little as yeah, we were very impressed with how it reacted to the car. It's like, so we have a windshield coating, ceramic coating that we put on windshields to make the water bead off, and this shit was basically the same thing. And you just spray it on, wipe it off, wax on, wax off, and it's just as good as a ceramic coating in our opinion. So.
Except it only lasts a year.
Yeah, only lasts like A year. They say a year, but how long does it really last?
Well, this will be a good test.
This will be a good test.
Well, no, it won't because we're going to be stripping it off, and then we're going to be.
Yeah, and then we're actually going to ceramic coat it. But even if your car's not ceramic coated, it's a great product to use. If your car's coated, if it's not coated, if you don't even have clear coat, if you have clear coat, I think it's.
You know what?
You could use it for anything.
You know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision right now.
What's that?
Okay, so I believe in our maintenance program, right? I think our maintenance program is a phenomenal program. Okay. I think what I should do instead is we don't ceramic coat it next week. We put ceramic tint on it because this bitch needs that bad. And we just keep ceramic gloss on here for every maintenance detail and just see how well it does. We keep track of it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
We could throw it on and then like not put any more product on it for like a few months.
Yep.
See how it holds up.
And not only that, or what we could do is we could strip a door, put an actual ceramic coating on there, and see how it does.
Half and half on the door too. We could just split it down the middle.
Yep.
Or we could do like this door coated and that door the high gloss.
Yeah.
See the difference when it's beating and the water's on it and stuff.
Hold on, let me go grab ceramic gloss here really quick. Okay, so apparently Levi took ceramic gloss, so we can't actually show you the product, but if you go to DIYdetail.com, we'll put the link in the description below. You can see for yourself, it's a consumer grade product. You don't have to be a professional to use it, but you will get professional level results. We're very impressed with it here. So we're gonna keep the ceramic gloss on the car. We're gonna test it in the long term, see how it holds up. But no matter what, I think it's worth the $50 upgrade that you guys would pay for if you get an exterior detail and upgrade to that. But with that being said, if you are looking to get your car detailed, go ahead and hit us up at phantom-detailing.com, or our phone number is 605-836-3098. See you guys later.